Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CoculesNation. My name is Secret Agent Nick Cocules. I'm the founder and the director of the Cocules Industry Spy Network of the CoculesNation. After taking a look at my catalog of first looks last night, I had recently done a first look into MX Linux, which is a Debian-based operating system. This, however, is going to continue the Debian and Ubuntu-based operating system trend, at least for this channel. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at KDE Neon. I believe this is the latest version based upon Ubuntu 22.04. We're going to see how old the packages actually are. That being said, I'm going to hit English here. I'm going to go ahead and try it without installing. I'm going to go into the live environment. This is KDE Neon. This is basically KDE's version of Ubuntu 22.04, at least for this sort of deal. I don't know why my mouse was there, but oh well. So here it is. This is essentially what it's like with KDE. I will go ahead and try to track down something. So we have here KDE Neon. This is what comes with the live environment. I'm going to go ahead and install the system. It'll use the Calamares installer. KDE Neon 5.27. It does think I'm in New York. I'm not. Let's go into Los Angeles. That is the correct time zone for me. I'll go ahead and do that, I think. That's about right. I'm going to go ahead and erase the disk, yada, yada, yada. It will also give us a swap. Now, what type of swap is that? What swap is that? Is this like a swap file, or is it a swap partition? That's insane. Users. This is basically what you see, I think, whenever you're doing what you do in Linux Mint. When we did the Linux Mint 21 tutorial, I think this is when I did Linux Mint 21. I think 21.1 was there around that time. Vera actually broke gaming a lot, so there's that. I will go ahead and do a strong and complicated password. As per the usual, we're going to go ahead and install it. Now, obviously, it's going to bring this up, but I don't think I really need to do much. And I will also have to do an update. I don't know how to update the system because this is going to be very new to me, so I may have to look some things up. But once we have everything done and dusted, I will be right back with you in just a second to take a look at what's installed on the system. Alright, so progress report. It's already installed. Now we'll go ahead, get out of the installer, and reset KDE Neon. I don't really need to deal with that. You're disconnected. I'm going to check OBS real quick. Yes, OBS is fine. I am using Virt Manager, obviously, since this is a virtual machine. Okay, we are using that. It will be using X11 for 5.27. Welcome to KDE Plasma. Free, open source, desktop environment created by KDE. Okay, what license is it under? Because if it is under a free software license, as per the list from, I think, the Free Software Foundation and GNU, then yeah, it is free software. Otherwise, it's just fuss. Anyway, next. Simple by default, yada, yada, yada. Powerful when needed, kind of powerful. Okay. Manage software with the Discover app. And then for Plasma, I could disable that. I'm going to keep it disabled. No online accounts needed. I could get involved if I wanted to. Okay. Well, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and go to display and monitor. Set this to 1920 by 1080 as per the usual. That isn't bad. I will go ahead and keep that. I think we have compositing. We do. I will go ahead and prefer a balance. I'm going to do a balance of latency and smoothness. I'm going to go ahead and just move all that. Gamma's fine. Night color is going to be fine for the time being. I'll go ahead and do this. And I don't think it's going to be that bad. Now I'm going to be changing a couple of things here because obviously I do like the KDE environment. I will use obviously Windows 9X because I do like the look of the Windows 9X series. Got the Breeze color scheme, looks like. Colors. I'll probably go ahead and do this yellow. Then Breeze dark. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'll do Breeze dark. I think that should be fine. Plastic. I will obviously do plastic. It's going to flash there for a second. My apologies to those with epilepsy. Breeze dark. What do they look like here? I mean, it's not bad. I'll take care of that. Here we got breeze dark and breeze light. I'll just keep the regular breeze since there's more to that. Font management. Yeah, font management's fine. Splash screen. No splash screen. And boot splash screen. Breeze text mode. Spinner text tribar and Ubuntu text. Weird. I think I'll just keep the regular breeze thing, so I think I should be okay. Yeah, I think I should be okay with that. Now, in order to do updates, why is this green for dolphin? That's weird. I will see. Here's the home and whatnot. For updates, it's fetching some updates right now. Is Synaptic on the system? Since it is Ubuntu based. It is not. You could also get the Synaptic package manager, and I could probably go ahead and do that. All applications, I will go ahead and find Synaptic. I do like Synaptic. Actually, I wonder if this command works. I'll do sudo apt update. Oh yeah. And it is based upon Ubuntu 22.04. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted there. So fantastic. Oh, looks like it's depreciated. Okay, sudo apt update upgrade -y. I will go ahead and let this. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's gonna take a second. I will go ahead, get a couple of things done around the house here. I will be right back with you in just a minute. Alright, so I think we should be okay on that front. The update has already been done, but the last time I recorded this section, I had the screen too big in OBS, so I have to re-record it. Anyway, we are going to do a first look into this KDE system. This is using KDE 5.27. The development, we're going to be using Kate. Kate is the advanced text editor. It also comes with Kwrite as well. For Kate, we are using version 23.084. That's going to be interesting on that front. That's not bad. It's actually good text editor. I do like using Kate sometimes, but I haven't used it in a while, so I may end up getting that again. For graphics, I've got GwenView, which is the KDE image viewer. I'd like to find its about page 23.084. Alright, so pretty much all of these are going to be in version 23.084. Firefox is going to be using version 121. I already went ahead and hardened it using the Michael Bazzell method. Michael Bazzell is a professional privacy enthusiast, and he knows a lot when it comes to privacy and anonymity on the internet. Ocular is our document viewer. Basically, if Evans, but with more features. I'm using Evans as my document reader, though I'm not really doing that well. It's really just using X-Reader, so I may just end up getting either Ocular or Mu. I'll probably just get Mu PDF, I think, since I do like using that. Got the regular system settings. For the system, I went ahead and got HTOP, and I got NeoFetch. I will be doing NeoFetch and HTOP here shortly. Got K-Wallet Manager, so KDE Wallet Management Tool. I think it's going to be K-Wallet D, if I'm not mistaken. That's also installed. Console is going to be the terminal of choice. Yakuyake, that drop-down terminal, is not installed on this machine. There's a menu editor, a system monitor. Here are the utilities. You've got Arc, which is basically the archiving tool. There's an emoji selector. There's Kwrite, which is the basic version of Kate. Spectacle, which is a screenshot utility. And then the Welcome Center. And then this help thing, yeah, there's nothing there. So I will go ahead to Control-Alt-T on this. Control-Alt-T brings up the terminal, so that's not an issue. I will go ahead and do a NeoFetch. Already did this earlier. Booyah. Now, I will be taking a picture of this in editing because I went ahead and edited this video already. I will go ahead and use this NeoFetch script here as the thumbnail for this specific video. Anyway, I should be good on that front. I will go ahead and do htop. Why am I putting an R there? That's interesting. Now, of the 8 gigabytes of memory I gave this virtual machine, we are using 770 megabytes, and the 8 CPUs I gave this machine are actually not acting too bad. They're doing like a couple different things here and there in the background, but otherwise, it's kind of small, and it's actually good. Though for the 8 gigs, that's a little bit of memory, but then again, KDE is quite heavy if you're not careful with it. So I think that should be fine on that front. Don't ask again, I'm just going to go ahead and close that window. So there is that as well. GIMP is not installed on the system, OBS is not installed, and Kdenlive are not installed. Though Kdenlive is by the KDE guys, it is under MIT license. I think KDE Neon might also be under MIT license. So it is FOSS, but not free software, or FLOSS. FLOSS is basically free Libre open source software, whereas FOSS is just free open source software. Now, if it's free open source software and not fully Libre, using a free software license approved by the Free Software Foundation and GNU, then it's not really free software, is it? It's just open source. I mean, it misses the point, but it's better than using proprietary software, in my humble opinion. But that being said, I think that's going to be it on this front. It's a shorter video, yes, but I don't think it really matters to me, does it? I just want to give you guys as much time as possible. But that being said, I'm out of time for today's video. Thank you, and good night.